Session 7 of Module 1 of Managerial Communication of 2nd semester BBA of Mangalore University. Session 7 consists of horizontal communication. Horizontal communication, objectives and problems. In the last session, we have studied about the types of internal communications, and among the types there were vertical, downward, upward and horizontal communication. So horizontal communication is between individuals on the same hierarchical positions. Horizontal communication is also known as lateral communication. In this mode, communication flows among the employees at the same level of hierarchy. For example, if a group or team meeting is to be held for planning strategy for a particular project, then the members can be involved through video conferencing. Likewise, if managers of various sections hold a meeting, then it is called a horizontal communication. Here it may be noted that the communication originates from the purchase manager and reaches the sales manager through production manager and quality control manager or vice versa. All belong to the same level of hierarchy. Advantages of horizontal communication are: a problem in a group can be sorted out quickly. All are intelligent persons and they are experts in their field. Inculcates team feeling. Creates harmonious environment in a group. Saves time. Encourages knowledge, experience sharing among colleagues. It helps in resolving interdepartmental issues or problems. Disadvantages of horizontal communication. Too much horizontal communication may tend to neglect the superiors. It may intend to acquire a feeling of being self-sufficient and that the directions and the guidance from the superiors are not necessary. It might lead to too many messages flowing in all directions. This will create a lot of confusion among people. A feeling of rivalry may exist between the departments. They do not want to share information with an open mind. They might give wrong information. So this may create problems. Every department may be island of itself and may not have anything to share with other sections. Management may not sometimes encourage frequent horizontal communication. Disadvantages of horizontal communication. It can create conflict between employees. More time consuming if vertical communication is required to ratify the decisions taken. Can create a lack of discipline if strict procedural rules of communication are not followed. Because there is no boss, all are the boss of themselves, and if people do not cooperate or if there is no proper coordination, then it will lead to problems. So we have studied about the horizontal communication in this session and its advantages and disadvantages. Reference.